Computex this year was actually a great surprise, and considering the market of computing at the moment, it was actually really impressive to see what this video sponsor MSI put on show for us. They've brought another year of innovation and revision to all their products across their categories, which are laptops, components, and also business. I want to talk about some of the products that they had on show there and some of the cool tech that was there. There is a lot to talk about. So let's kick off with next-gen MSI GeForce RTX 50 series GPUs, which are game changers, powered by Blackwell and AI. They've rebuilt the structure of the GeForce RTX 5090 32GB gaming trio card. It now has slimmer metal fan blades coming in at 0.8mm, which is so thin, and they've also reworked the thermals, now using diamond composite, which helps with the overall cooling. The GeForce RTX 5090 Supreme Safeguard. This card now has updated power protection solutions, and it gives you a bunch of different monitoring information, including audible alerts if something is going wrong in your motherboard with the card. This overall look at the next gen cards paired with Nvidia's DLSS 4.5 and also ray tracing, it means higher frames and higher resolutions even at 8K gaming, as well as increased lighting and reflection presentations, all while performing at ultra low latency. This is all with an MSI GPU that is safe and protected with fantastic cooling and temperature systems. So if you're a fan of MSI GPUs, like me, I love my personal Project Zero 5070 Ti, and there's a lot to look forward to here. The same can be said about their full range of components across their MAG, MPG, and MEG lines, with something as simple as this Core Liquid A13 360 cooler that has a slight little design change with fabric, and then you've got the new A23, which now has a digital display. Now I have the current generation of this cooler, I think the A13. Let me know if you want a story time about this, because I did have to make some changes to my PC, which meant a new cooler and case. From that end of the spectrum to the in-between, going all the way to the premium side with the MSI MEG Maestro 900R case and all the incredible components that make this incredible build, including the RTX 5090 Lightning Z. It really shows MSI's broad range and that they have a product for literally everybody. These premium products, they also come in the special 40th anniversary editions as well, which look absolutely incredible. Now this leads me to showcase the new Pro Max range, which is a part of their business and productivity lineup. Yes, this is a very interesting name choice. We're seeing a lot of companies going with Pro and Pro Max now, but this is a much more streamlined design story. These products are made for businesses and everyday users, people that don't want the RGB in their systems, and they come in some really nice colorways, a lot of it being this beautiful white. They've got QD OLED monitors that are Mac ready, so you can plug your MacBook into the display and it will automatically match the color output from your Mac onto the screen. This is epic for creators like myself who do use a MacBook for work. I want it to match my laptop. I don't want the screen to have a different color profile. You've got a 34-inch ultra wide as well as a 27-inch, and there is also a new 27-inch all-in-one PC that is touchscreen. It does have a hidden webcam and it is running on AMD, and the display is also 120Hz. So this is actually a really cool option for an everyday PC. It's pretty powerful. QB-NUC also got some upgrades. The new line is running on Wildcat Lake from Intel, which would be really interesting to see performance-wise. And there's also a white version as well. I think this looks so cute. It matches the displays perfectly. Of course, there's all the AI stuff too. You can basically daisy chain all these NUCs together to create your own AI army, or agent army rather. Not my cup of tea, but if you are interested in these AI systems, MSI, they do have you covered. Not only is the NUC range a part of it, they also have other desktops. It is nice to see, regardless of me not really caring about that they are improving their software when it comes to their AI solutions for customers. There has been a lot to talk about. I'm really streamlining this video with products that I think you're gonna like the most and products that I personally like the most. And that leads me to end on this new monitor that is so new. I haven't even seen the front of the panel myself. They did not show the front of the panel for this. It's still technically a secret, but it is this new QD OLED monitor. I'm going to pop the name on the screen because I cannot remember all the numbers and letters in the model name. But this one is a world's first triple mode QD OLED display. This gives you 3 different options of resolutions and refresh rates. You can flick between the 3, which is pretty epic, especially for a QD OLED. Obviously, I haven't seen the front of the panel, but I think it is really cool, and I like the idea of being able to alter the modes depending on what you're using the screen for. It really does make the display multi-useful. You can use this in so many different ways, whether you want to make it your main screen for work, play, and leisure. Play and leisure, pretty much the same thing. But if you're gaming or watching Netflix, movies, that sort of thing, at least you can alter between everything. And I know there are some gamers out there who prefer a lower resolution but higher refresh rate. You've got the option of choosing what you want here. This sort of functionality is also available on their 5K mini LED, although this is a dual mode monitor. But 5K, I'm wondering if this can replace an Apple Studio display for me. Time will tell. Comment below if you think I should ask MSI for a review unit, because I think they could be really cool to test out for a hybrid workstation of both Mac and PC, work and play. Overall though, this was such a spectacular Computex, and it is 40 years of MSI. That is insane. I expected them to put on quite a show, and they really did not disappoint. Not only did they have their booth at Computex, but they also have a 40th anniversary exhibition as well, which basically goes through their whole journey. It was really cool to see. So thank you so much to MSI for sponsoring my third Computex in a row. It is always a pleasure coming back to Taipei, coming to Computex and seeing all the cool tech that gets announced, that's put on show, all the custom builds people make. It really is tech heaven, and I enjoy it every single year. But one more thing, did you catch the NVIDIA Spark presentation? That is super exciting. I'd be really keen to hear what you all think about this announcement and what you think Spark could do, because I think it could be something pretty epic. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next video.